لم يلد ولم يولد ولم يكن له كفوا أحد.
أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. Assalamu alaikum. I am Dr. Bilal Phillips. I'd like to welcome you to Voice of Islam Television.
دستورنا القرآن وديننا الإسلام أركانه الجليلة دعائم الفضيلة وهي الشهادتان كعيدة الإيمان والصوم والصلاة وحج والزكاة.
And another thing, brothers and sisters, that is of such great benefit concerning the prayer, and it is the best type of prayer after the obligatory prayer, and that is the tahajjud. That is the qiyam. That is the prayer in the night after the Isha prayer, especially that prayer that is performed in the last third of the night. Subhanallah, the superiority of this prayer, the benefit of this prayer. I remember reading about I think it was one of the tabi'een, he could not understand. He couldn't understand how there were people who followed a religion, and this religion told them that in the last third of the night, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala descends to the lowest heaven. And He says, is there anybody asking forgiveness so I can forgive them? Does anyone have any need so I can fulfill it? Subhanallah. And that they do not take the benefit of that. That they do not take the benefit of that. How could it be? Brothers and sisters, how long do we think our life is? How much time do we imagine that we have on this earth? How are we going to reap the rewards? How are we going to acquire the good deeds? Subhanallah, that prayer in the deepest part of the night, when everyone is sleeping and it is just you before your Lord Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. There is no one to watch you, no one to see you, so it is a good time to achieve sincerity, ikhlas. It's not something you're going to be doing, inshallah, showing off to people. It is you in the privacy of your room or your house, you are praying to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, you forsake your bed, and you stand in front of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, and you ask Him forgiveness and He will forgive you. You ask Him for your needs and Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, He will feel shy not to provide them to you. You ask Allah, He's going to feel shy not to give them to you, subhanallah. This is our deen, this is our religion, this beautiful religion that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has given to us. Brothers and sisters, you can't imagine. Subhanallah, the religions I have been through. Christianity, with their mass, their benediction, their going and confessing to priests, everything done through Jesus or through this saint or through that saint. And God is hardly there in the picture at all. Hinduism, again, worshipping idols, all these intermediaries. But Allah has told us that He wants us to call upon Him alone. In fact, it is hateful to Him that you should call upon something that has no power, no benefit to help you or to harm you. Why should you call upon a human being, whether he is a prophet or a righteous person, who himself is seeking closeness to Allah? Allah wants you, demands that you should stand in front of Him alone. Subhanallah. How beautiful, how pure, how simple. How Allah has honored us. How Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has honored us by giving us this salah. Let me finish, brothers and sisters, by reading something, subhanallah, from Ibn al-Qayyim al-Jawziyah. Very beautiful thing that he says here. He talks about the 5 degrees of prayer. The 5 degrees of prayer. And he says, with respect to prayer, there are 5 levels of people. With respect to the prayer, there are 5 levels of people. So the lowest level of person is that person who does not take care of the prayer. He does not make the wudu properly. He or she is not careful about praying the prayer in its time. And they are not careful about the essential elements of the prayer. They do not take care of the prayer. This is the first level, the lowest level.